I'll start with our binge watch series, the continuation.
Hi.
Hunter x Hunter,
Hi.
2011.
Hi.
Arc 2,
Yes.
the Heaven's Gate Arena.
Hi.
Or Heaven's Arena. Anyway, the tower. Everybody knows what that is. Ned.
Yes. Hi.
Oh, recap. I got to do a recast.
Oh,
Recast.
yeah.
So basically,
Recast or recap?
both.
Okay.
Dang. What happened? This is what happened. We just left the we just finished the Hunter exam arc. Gon got his card,
Mm-hmm.
and now Gon and Killua.
Killua didn't get his card. Left my man's out.
So sad. Still love Killua. This is
I
my
feel like
favorite
Killua
character.
doesn't really care though.
Nah, he didn't.
Yeah.
And then
like,
we'll see that later on in the
yeah.
story.
Yeah.
No spoilers.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
but
neither do I. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just listen to this whale.
Holding the sword.
But yeah, so Killua is like, hey, Gon, I got a place we can go to. We can make some money. We can train and we can fight. And they get to the Heaven's Tower. Now, Killua is so cold that he did this tower as like a 6-year-old and was running through adults and made it up. Made it up to the 200th floor. And then his dad was like, all right, that's enough. So he left. So
His dad just sends him a text message.
Like,
All right,
yeah.
you good?
Come back. So we get to this arena and we find out it's basically like a tournament style arena.
Mm-hmm.
So it's different. It's literally set up like a video game, which is kind of a reoccurring theme in Hunter x Hunter. We'll get to that later. But you know the first floor you fight your way up to the 200th floor, and that's where like all the coldest people on the planet are. Like you just gotta keep fighting until you can get there, right? So Killua and Gon, like we said before, Gon is used to wrestling alligators. So a regular person
It's Alabama strength.
ain't nothing. Ain't nothing to Gon. And Killua been killing mugs since 2, so they run through the whole tower.
Sorry. I had this imagination of like Killua like at birth, just like coming out, and the doctor's like, "It's a boy." Killua
Slice the throat.
Just like,
Land on his feet.
okay, sorry. Go ahead.
I thought it's something we're gonna have to edit out, but Killua didn't want to be circumcised. So he fought the doctor.
Killed his ass, dude. That's my boy.
Oh snap! I lost my train of thought now.
Yes, he's going through the tower.
And so they get to the top. They make it their way to the very, very top. Oh wait, no. First they meet this dude. What is his name? Mr. Something. They meet this guy with glasses. He's like a nerd. He's real, but he's like cold. And he's like the sensei to this other little dude who's like in full karate gear, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think is it Killua or Gon? I think Killua fights him. Yeah, Killua fights him, and Killua was whooping his behind, you know, in Killua fashion. And then and then I think Toshi, I don't remember his name, but anyway, the little dude was like, you know, forget this, I'm gonna use my hidden power. And he tries to use Nin. He's not really good with it yet.
Yeah.
And so Killua was like, what the heck is this? And then he knocks him out. And Killua is real intrigued. So he goes to the sensei. He's like, yo, what did he just do? You got to teach us that. And the sensei's like, nah.
As casual as possible.
Like, yeah, no, you're an assassin. You don't need this. And so Killua in his Killua like fashion gets upset and is like, you know what? F this guy. We don't need him. We'll just beat everybody anyway. I mean, he wasn't wrong, but
nah.
he was, but he wasn't. So anyway, they make it all the way up to the 200th floor, and they have to schedule their match before midnight or they get kicked out.
Right.
Guess who they meet on the 200th floor?
A phone call?
No. I'm not answering this. I learned not to answer them anymore. And people know I'm recording. I don't know why they keep calling me. All right. Anyway, guess who they meet on the.
Who do they meet?
Hisoka. I need a drop for Hisoka. Oh, put an R. Kelly song for Hisoka.
Oh God. It's gonna get us canceled.
Oh
it's gonna
man,
it's gonna get us demonetized before we start making money. We're gonna go into the negative balance.
We owe them money.
We owe them money.
And in a way, in like his weird twisted way, Hisoka is kind of protecting them.
I feel like it's one of those like very, very toxic relationships. To where like he can only be the person to kill them.
Just gonna turn this on side.
So like he's gonna do whatever he needs to do to let them grow and like grow in power, get stronger, so that he can kill them for whatever reason. Well, we all know the reason.
Yeah, he's weird. Okay, yeah, because it's like he uses his to like stop him from coming into the thing. They have no idea what's going on.
Right.
And then it takes the sensei, who the sensei got to be pretty powerful for him to block out Hisoka's nin.
Yeah.
Even though you could probably tell Hisoka wasn't using a lot of it, but still, like, Hisoka ain't nothing to scoff at. You know what I mean?
Not at all.
So, and he's already on the 200th floor, so that should tell you something. He was already going through these mugs.
He just took the express elevator.
Yeah, like he knew it was up. So the teacher reluctantly is like, fine, I guess I gotta teach these little dudes before Hisoka kills them. And he explains that once you get to the 200th floor, you'd have to learn in, or else they'll just shoot inside you, pause, and it might kill you. So that's why I say, in a weird way, it was almost like Hisoka protecting them, because he wasn't even letting them sign up for a match. He's like, y'all can't come in here because y'all don't know in, and y'all not gonna learn it the hard way. So bye. Like, it was weird.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
And then of course they come in. You finally get your Gon versus Hisoka battle, which was really cool. And they end with having to go to another city. I forgot the name of the city.
We'll just put it up somewhere.
Yeah.
We'll fix it in post.
Tashima. All right. We're gonna pause for a second, because I have a huge delay. That was strange. Okay, anyway. I gotta get back to my notes. Oh, okay. So that's pretty much all of Heaven's Gate. What'd you think overall?
I
got so much to.
Right. Like it's like it's just the beginning. It still feels like it's just the beginning. I mean, by far my favorite fight was the Killua and Home Dude with the whole karate outfit on.
Yeah, that was funny. Killua was just like, dude, sit down.
Like,
stop getting up.
It's like someone who like is like plays like college ball, and then a kid who plays like high school ball, and he thinks like he's good enough to play with the grown man, and
he finds out the hard way.
Killer was in college.
Like when you're trying to wrestle your cousin after you beat like the little kids in class, you think you can hit your cousin,
right? Yeah. With the little brother who thinks he can beat up his older brother now that he got a little bigger. Like, nah,
it don't work like that.
Don't work like that. It's not in the heart of the cards.
I'm with it.
Yeah, I liked it. Classic character development, things like that. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Favorite moment?
Yeah, Karate Kid.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. All right.
Karate Kid getting knocked out. That was me.
I'm with it. Thank you. I think my favorite might be and I can't think of his name, but the sensei dude, like as a character.
Yeah. Cause
you can tell he was being like somewhat overly cautious. Oh, and that twist at the end was kind of stupid. because apparently they made it seem like he was supposed to be his teacher, Gon's teacher all along.
Oh,
because once you're a hunter, you need to learn about N.
Yeah,
but like if you knew that. Actually, now I think about it, he's not my favorite character anymore. Just because of that. Like, if he knew that, why was he tripping about teaching him N? Like, you know.
I think it might be one of those cases where like, oh, these kids are already strong now. What are they gonna be like when they are able to use N?
Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. But still,
even though like
that was literally his purpose.
Yeah, like I agree.
Okay,
yeah.
So now he's not my favorite. Now I say that he's because my favorite character again. Because in his Stockholmy way,
it's problematic.
In his Stockholmy way, he was still protecting them little dudes.
I mean, like, okay, we'll admit, he does teach them from time to time too. Like, it's not like he's just a weird. He's just a weird guy, man. It's just like I don't know.
Yeah. I think my favorite moment had to be Gon versus Hisoka though.
It's like he's a animal that sits down like a human. Like it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable when you see it. Like, you know, like
he thinks he's people.
Like, you know, you start to ask questions. You know, why are you
like,
sitting like that? Like,
who taught you this?
Who do you think you are? Like, you know, it's just. But
yeah, man. My favorite moment had to be the Hisoka versus Gon part 2, technically.
Out of 1 million.
Yeah. And when Gon finally punched him and was like, "Here, you can have your badge back," that was cold. That was a little. Gon was a little badass at that time. Gotcha. Take this, Nick. I don't want this. So yeah. So that basically it was kind of short, but that was a shorter arc, really, compared to the rest of Hunter x Hunter arcs. That was a pretty short arc. So, short segment. But next arc is York New City, I believe. I gotta double check. I'm like 80% sure it's York New City, but that's gonna be a good one. We follow another protagonist in that arc. So y'all stay tuned, post in the group, and we'll watch on that.